What is your favourite memory of Discernable or Voice for Victoria of the past 2 years? We recently ran a competition where we asked you what you thought, so I thought I'd share mine. My memory actually involves both Voice for Vic and Discernable. Last year at Christmas time, we were in a strange position where there were a number of children who, if they were over, I think it was 12 years old, must be vaccinated in order to go to the shops, to go to school plays, to go to Christmas parties. And so there are a lot of parents who, some were unvaxxed, some were vaxxed, but they didn't want to get their 13-year-old vaccinated for COVID-19. And so they weren't able to go to Christmas parties or to fetes or to carnivals, festivals, Christmas things. So we ended up with Voice for Vic trying to figure out how to do a Christmas party where we didn't have to segregate, and especially when it comes to children who had the whole playground ban, and we wanted to put on a children-friendly event. Bouncy castles, animal farm, balloon animals, face painting, all of that. We didn't end up getting animal farm, but we got the bouncing castles, we got the face painting, we got the balloon animals. We got lots of food trucks in a field. The only way we could do it was go to a private property. Someone donated the use of their field in the middle of nowhere out in Kuwirup. And we had 900 people register for this free Christmas celebration. It was funded entirely by the community, by followers of Discernable, and we were able to pay. It cost us about $10,000 to rent jumping castles and toilets and food trucks and performers and all of that. And we had, I think, where people coming in, leaving all day in this field. We had about 700 people in the end come out in the middle of nowhere, and parents crying that there was no other Christmas festival, public event that they could take their children to by law. We ended up running a completely legal private lunch. And that was a nightmare. We were trying to figure out how to do it. Emily and I from Voice for Vic, we were trying to figure out, do we do like a pop-up protest, but then we can't have any food trucks? Do we do it on like public parks? Like how do we just give parents somewhere to take their children? That is the kinds of memories we make when we get together. That is exactly what I'm hoping to do again tomorrow night, when for the first time we're doing a combined event with Voice for Vic, and hoping to meet some really cool people. There's the famous people, or the seemingly D-list celebrities like myself and Emily from Voice for Vic. But then there's important people as well, like Ian Cook, who's running in Mulgrave. He'll be there. But really importantly, there's a whole bunch of you. It's easy in some ways to look at a screen like this and talk to, now is like 150,000 people. But to meet you in real life and to hear your stories is incredible. And to see you connecting with you, people of the similar rational mindset in the same room is such a powerful thing. And that's why we're actually running this event at a loss. That's why the tickets are so cheap, $135 for a 3-course feed with unlimited alcohol, unlimited drinks, open bar, and long-time supporter of Discernable and Voice for Victoria is Jaguar watches. See these watches? Japanese handcrafted watches that we're giving away 5 of. Is a local Melbourne business who started 2 years ago in COVID season, has done very, very well and produces some very nice watches. We're giving away $2,500 of these watches thanks to him, and going to be having a very fun night. One thing I'm looking forward to is actually being able to have good conversations, keep that nice background music. Everywhere I've been going lately, it's always so loud. We're not doing loud. If you haven't got tickets yet, come and hang out with us at South Wharf, which is on the water in Melbourne, in the CBD, Saturday, the 22nd of October at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. $135 tickets. Links are somewhere in this video, description below. And we are also live recording an episode of Pollie Bites, Emily's podcast on Voice for Vic, which is always fun. You'll get to see the behind the scenes stuff where she swears and then she turns on her professional voice and she intros me, and then I get to be less silly, and then we'll finish that, and then I'll be more silly when it's finished, and you'll get to see how that sausage is made. And I think what will be the theme of the night is I really want to explore what does this election mean for Victorians on a political level, which is Emily will be very good at, but also on a cultural level and on an emotional level. What does this all mean? Whether Matthew Guy wins or Daniel Andrews wins or who knows what's going to happen. Hung Parliament, I don't know. No idea. But I think together we can all process and plan and just know that we're not alone. So come down to Melbourne tomorrow night and see us in the flesh and hang out with some good people and eat some good food. The dessert is a panna cotta with some coconut accoutrements. Definitely going to be eating more than one of those if I can steal one off someone's table.